11 minutes after 7. What time is it?
It's Ryan PC Trimble time.
What's up?
What's trending? What's going on?
These stories
Is that
trending.
Are they good stories today?
I think they're good.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
Bob never asks me what time it is, but I think I would know the answer as well.
Maybe
But
one day he
not
will.
my first rodeo.
It's on.
It's a general question. Feel free to answer.
I've just been called out.
I just feel like no, that's okay. I'm calling myself out for being tested. Who's testing, yeah. But Kim's doing a fantastic
I
job.
think I was called out.
We'll see. I always love seeing who's gonna because I don't put a read in. I don't say who's gonna do it in the prompter, and I always love seeing which of you guys does it. One day I'm waiting for Gannon to
I feel
jump
like
in.
I'll
right.
get the
Gannon
answer
should do it.
right. I feel like I'll get it
Be
right.
prepared for a long pause tomorrow.
Why?
Because we'll
Colin's
be
not
looking
here.
at
Yes.
Gannon, waiting for Gannon to open this segment.
No, please surprise me though. Make it a pop quiz.
All
I'll
right.
be
well,
expecting it now.
This was a surprise yesterday to a lot of people. We're going to start out with this. It's extremely, very, very important news. We have just received reports that Hello Kitty, yes, the very famous character, she's not, in fact, a kitty.
What?
Yes. Now, that is according to Sanrio, the Japanese company that owns and manages her brand, I guess. The LA Times reports Sanrio is now officially describing Hello Kitty, wait for it, as a little girl from London. Sanrio forbids any depiction of the character from walking on all fours or in other cat-like manners. In fact, Hello Kitty actually has her own real cat named Charmy Kitty. Now, all this comes as Hello Kitty and her friends prepare for a 40th anniversary party in LA at the Japanese American National Museum, which will start in October. Now, this has confused a lot of people,
Well, it's
understandably.
Okay,
It has
so
whiskers.
the little girl in London has whiskers?
Yes. So here's the thing. Hello Kitty was invented in the late 70s, and in Japan at that time, they loved English culture. But they also loved cute things. So the guy who invented Hello Kitty made up this little girl that also looked like a kitty and named her Hello Kitty. Now, technically, she's never actually been a cat, but it just sort of was officially confirmed yesterday that is the case, and it's very weird.
Well, it's
and
like a cartoon character. They play like they're little
Right.
kids, but they're cartoon. They're,
Well, yes,
they're
they
other
are.
things.
Exactly, and it's weird because like in the, not that I've watched them too extensively, but in the Hello Kitty world, there are cats. So like these people, I guess, look like cats, but then there are also cats in the world. It's very bizarre.
It's like trying to say Goofy's not a dog. We
Yeah.
know he's a dog.
I'm with you.
And we know Pluto's a
gonna-
dog.
That's a
Goofy's the dog, and even Pluto's Mickey's dog, but they all, it's... No, I'm not buying it.
You're not buying
Somewhere,
it?
too, there's probably a dude named Fred Flintstone, and there could be
Who
all
the heck?
something
What
there.
is that?
What do you do in that case?
And it's convenient that this news came out right when it's back to school time, and there's lots of merchandise to be sold and bought.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
convenient to start people thinking about that.
I mean, and this is before that news. Guilty. My daughter Madison has gone to school with a thermos that has it's Hello Kitty on it, and I'm not going to tell her, "Oh, you have a child on your thermos."
That's a
Don't,
surprise.
don't
it's a
even
person.
bother. with
You're
that.
only
That's
guilty of
ridiculous.
excessive cuteness.
yes, that's right.
That's it.
That's
There we
right.
go.
We
there
can live
go.
with that.
Yeah. I don't know what I was going to say. There was like... It was
You're
like,
the cat person.
I know, yeah, but there was like half a sentence that formed, and then the rest didn't
Was
form.
gone.
Yeah, and usually if it's the first half that forms, I'll start talking and hope that something happens, but it was the last half, and I had no way to get to it.
Sorry,
So I
I
just
didn't mean
looked
to. I
at
know. You're staring at me.
Kim.
I thought I said something wrong.
You didn't. You never say anything wrong, Kim.
Okay.
That was the right thing to say, right? Okay,
Yes.
good. All right, so next story. Now, since I am approximately the size of an orphan from a Charles Dickens novel, I have never known what it's like to not fit well into an airplane seat. But for some people, not having enough legroom is a real issue. And earlier this week, that personal issue became very public when a pair of passengers got into a fight on a plane over a device that actually allows someone to stop the seat in front of them from reclining. Now, it is called the Knee Defender, that you see right here, and when you attach it to the tray table in front of you, it stops the seat from being leaned back. In a second, we'll see a fun little animation that describes it. Yes. Yes, so you put it, because technically the seat is on like a little track.
In the back,
there.
right.
So if you put it on that track, it can't lean like that. Isn't that horrible? Yeah.
That's messed up.
So this fight began this week when a man in Economy Plus, which is like a step up from Economy, so a little bit more room, he was using the device to stop the woman in front of him from putting her seat back. And apparently she was not super into that. So she put it back more, and then the guy shoved on the back of it, and then homegirl got up and threw a drink on him.
Ooh.
So they got into a fight. Pilot ended up landing the plane. And they were
Wow.
ejected from the flight. Yeah.
Wow.
So this has got a lot of people talking because now there's sort of a movement to ban this product, sort of
Right.
period, because it's already banned from a lot of airlines, including United. Spirit Airlines and Allegiant Air actually just entirely removed the reclining function from seats altogether.
What?
To just say, nope, you have to, pretty much stand in our giant flying bus till you get to your destination.
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
Yeah.
I think you're inconveniencing someone else
Yeah, I
for
agree.
yourself, and
Yeah.
that's just rude.
Yeah, I think it's horrible. I think that they have every right to make the device, but I think just as well the airlines have every right to say you're not allowed to bring
Or
it
you
on a
ask the
plane.
person in front of you,
Yeah.
do you mind? Because I can't say that I always lean back, but I mean, I want to be able
Yeah.
to.
I mean,
if
and
someone took it
I'm
away
not-
from me, I'd be ready to fight.
I'm not a frequent enough flyer, but I mean, the chairs don't, it's not like you're going horizontal.
No,
No,
absolutely
but
not.
it does give you a little bit of relief from from sitting straight up.
Yeah, it definitely does help. And like I said, since I am so incredibly tiny, I'm not sure how it affects normal sized people. But I can tell that if your legs were closer, it would definitely bump your knees. So it,
And the first person I worked with when I started in my television career was probably taller than Gannon.
oh my God,
And his advice
I can't think of
had
such a
said,
person.
he said, and anytime I fly, the first thing I do is I request the bulkhead seat.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know what that meant at the time because I didn't really fly a lot. And then I learned, okay, well now I get it because there's no one in front of
Yeah.
you.
Right, it's the emergency exit.
Yeah. and
Yeah.
He's got all the room he
My
needs
husband
to stretch
requests
out.
the same,
Yeah.
like he wants that same seat because
Yeah.
you
'Cause you get an extra,
I
like,
think
2
the
feet.
issue too is not just the knees; it's the stretch. You have to be able to stretch
Yeah.
your legs out a little bit,
Yeah,
and even
yeah.
leaning back allows you to do that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So coming from someone who does
But I
have
wasn't
long
inferring
legs.
that.
No.
You're
I'm just
taller
thinking.
than I am.
I think I'm as tall enough to be tall, but not tall enough to experience these problems, like with like desks in school or that kind of thing. I'm 6'2" right now, so I'm thinking if I was a little bit taller, I'd run into these things in like compact cars
Yeah.
and airplanes and stuff like that. So I stopped it just at the right time, I think.
Good job, Gannon. you
Thanks,
did
Mom
it.
and Dad.
Thanks, hormones, for shutting her down.
No taller.
Good. All right. It would have gotten more inconvenient if I had grown any taller. That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. Knee
yeah.
defender.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, our perfectly sized meteorologist will have your forecast when we come back.